Hi everyone, welcome to On the Move Pilates. Today we're going to be doing a full body Pilates workout on the mat. There is absolutely no standing today. For this workout, I'm going to be using 1 pound ankle weights, 3 pound hand weights, and a booty band. You can obviously do this with no equipment. I just love to add a little extra burn to my workouts. So let's go ahead and get started with a quick warm up. Let's start with some cat cows to warm up our spine. On your inhale, open your chest, arch your back, and look forward. On your exhale, round through your spine, tucking your chin to chest, and make sure you pull your belly button in. We're just going to do a few more of these. You can go ahead and roll out your neck as you're moving through the movements. After a few of these stretches, we are going to go into thread the needle. From tabletop, take one arm up to the ceiling and look up towards your hand. After a second of holding that, thread your arm under and across your body, lowering your shoulder and your head down. You should feel a nice twist through your upper back. Reach that arm up and look towards your hand one more time before going ahead and switching sides. Go ahead and tuck that arm under your chest, feeling the stretch through your back. Now reaching up again, looking towards your hand. Let's go ahead and grab our hand weights to get started with our workout. Staying in tabletop, we're going to begin with bird dog. You'll want the weight in your right hand and extend your left leg out straight and begin bringing opposite knee to opposite elbow. You really want to focus on mimicking that same movement from the cat cow as you're bringing your elbow to knee, having that roundness through your spine, engaging your core as you move through the movement. You want to make sure you keep your hips squared off to the mat as you are lifting your leg back behind you. In 3, 2, 1. Keep your arm and leg out straight and begin just lifting and lowering, keeping your arm and your leg straight. Keep tapping that weight and your foot down to the floor, keeping your leg and your arm straight. You want to make sure you keep your arm and your leg on the same level as your body. You don't want to go above your shoulder or your hip. Holding at the top, we are going to begin little pulses for 3, 2, 1. Now little pulses, bringing opposite elbow to opposite knee for 3, 2, 1. We're getting straight into the other side, so go ahead and put that weight in your left hand and begin doing bird dog on the other side. Again, you really want to focus on engaging your core and moving slow through this movement. This is not supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be slow and controlled, making sure you're not lifting your arm and your leg above your hip and your shoulder. In 3, we're going to begin our lift and lowers. In 2, 1. Keep your arm and leg out straight, lifting and lowering. You want this movement to also come from the core, so making sure you are keeping your belly button in towards your spine, and like you were wearing a corset, you don't want your ribs flaring out or your back arched. Holding at the top, we are going to begin those baby pulses again for 3, 2, 1. Last set of pulses, bringing your opposite knee to opposite elbow, really rounding through that spine, keeping the core engaged for 3, 2, 1. Place your weights down, but make sure they are close by. We're going to need them again for the next workout. If you're using a booty band, now is the perfect time to use that. I'm using the light band from Bala. I'm placing that right above my knees. Grab your hand weights and meet me laying down on your back. We're really going to be working our glutes and our arm with this bridge series. Making sure your feet are directly under your knees. Begin articulating up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you reach the top. Adding in the arms, keep your arms straight and you will lift them as you lift your hips, lower them down to the ground as you lower your hips. You really want to make sure you are squeezing your glutes at the very top of the bridge. And if you're using the band, make sure you are keeping tension on the band as you are lifting and lowering. After this next bridge, we are going to begin flat back bridges. It is basically the same thing, but instead of articulating through your spine, you want to just keep your back flat, and as you're lowering, you just want to tap your glutes to the ground and immediately lift them back up. As you can tell, my lower back isn't touching the ground. For your arms, begin doing skull crushers. You want to keep the top part of your arm straight. You are just bending from the elbow towards the back of your head and lifting back up as you lower down from your bridge. After one more full bridge, hold your bridge up at the top, squeezing your glutes. We are moving right into arms. We're going to begin doing chest flies while holding our bridge up. You want to keep a slight bend in your elbows and just begin opening your arms out and bringing them back up above you. If you're feeling any pain in your lower back, you might be holding your bridge up too high. If that's the case, just lower your hips a tiny bit and that feeling in your lower back should go away. In one, hold at the top and begin little pulses with our hips and our arms, holding the arms halfway down and pulsing up for 3, 2, 1. Going straight into alternating marches. This one's going to take a tiny bit of coordination. Holding our bridge like we were in the last exercise, we're going to begin alternating marches with our legs while lifting and lowering the opposite arm. So once your left knee lifts, your right arm will lift with it. You want to make sure you keep your knee bent. It's basically staying in the same position as it is on the floor. You are just lifting it up into the air. After your last march, place both feet flat on the floor and begin doing tiny press outs on the band. You can keep your arms up above for a little more of a challenge, but if you need more stability, place your arms flat on the ground. Now begin pulses, lifting and lowering your hips. You'll lower your hips halfway down and lift them up, squeezing your glutes at the top for 2, 1. Go ahead and place your weights off to the side and meet me in a tabletop position. We're going to work our glutes a little more. Keeping your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, begin donkey kicks with your right leg. Keeping your foot flexed, you just want to kick it up like you are kicking the ceiling. The band's going to add a lot more resistance and give you a little more of a burn in your glutes. So if you have one, I highly recommend using it. In 2, we're going to begin alternating donkey kicks with fire hydrants. In 1, go ahead and begin your fire hydrants, keeping your knee bent. Lift your leg out to the side. With fire hydrants, you really want to be aware of your hips. You want to make sure they are squared off to the mat. You don't want to be opening up your hip to the side. Just keep alternating those donkey kicks and fire hydrants, making sure your feet are flexed the entire time. And as you kick up, make sure you are not arching your back. You want to keep your back as flat as possible. This is where keeping your core engaged really comes into handy because you really get the feeling in your glutes and not your lower back as you are doing these exercises. We're going to do 2 more of each exercise, and after you do your second round, meet me at the top of your donkey kick. Keeping your foot flexed, you're going to basically kick your heel to your glutes to really work your hamstrings. If your wrists are bothering you, you can also do this on your forearms. In 3, meet me at the top of your donkey kick. In 2, 1, go ahead and keep that knee bent and begin little pulses up towards the ceiling. You want to think of stomping your foot up on the ceiling, really making sure you're not arching your back. With your legs straight and your toes pointed, we are now going to just do straight leg lift and lowers for 3, 2, 1. Keeping your legs straight and your toes pointed, we are now going to be doing rainbows. This is basically what it sounds like. You're going to be creating an arch with your foot, tapping one side of the mat to the other side of your mat, making sure you are keeping your hips squared off to the floor and not arching your back. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. To give our wrists a little break, we're going to go into some arms. Meet me kneeling on the mat with your hand weights and begin serving the platter while you lower into a tricep kickback. To serve the platter, you want to hold your weights at your hips with your palms facing up like you're about to serve a platter. Then begin pressing the arms forward at chest height, keeping your palms up. While you begin bringing your arms back in, begin to hinge from your hips, keeping a straight spine as your torso tilts forward. Once you are hinged, you want to draw the elbows back close to your ribs and straighten them out behind you, keeping your palms in towards each other. We're going to keep repeating these same 2 movements. As you are serving the platter, you are kneeling tall. As you are doing your tricep kickbacks, you are hinging from the hips. On your next tricep kickback, hold back in the hinge and begin just doing tricep kickbacks. So you are going to be keeping that hinge with your glutes close to your heels and just kicking your triceps back, making sure you're squeezing at the top. In 3, we're going to hold our arms straight back behind us. 2, 1. Hold your arms back with your palms faced towards each other and begin just doing little baby pulses up and down. Now hold back and begin squeezing your palms in towards each other for 3, 2, 1. Come back to a tall kneeling position with your arms rounded out in front of you like you're hugging a beach ball. Keeping your arms at shoulder height, you'll begin opening the arms wide to the side, keeping that soft bend in the elbows, and then begin bringing the fingertips together like you are hugging that beach ball. You can either stay kneeling tall for this exercise, or if you're wanting a little more for your legs, you can begin kneeling as you close the beach ball and standing up tall as you open it. Do 1 more full rep and then meet me at the top with your fingers together and begin doing small pulses, bringing your fingertips or the weights together for 2, 1. Begin lifting and lowering again, but instead of hugging the beach ball, keeping your arms straight at shoulder height. As you lift, you're going to bring them out to the side. As you hinge forward, you're going to bring them in front of you, touching your palms together. Just like before, if this is too much for your glutes and your legs, you can do this kneeling tall or even kneeling down on your feet. Do one more and meet me kneeling tall with your elbows touching in by your side and your palms facing up towards the ceiling. Begin pressing your arms out straight to shoulder height, keeping your palms up towards the ceiling. Begin bringing your elbows back in until they touch your side, and then press your arms back out. You're just going to press in and out, making sure you're keeping your core engaged throughout the whole movement. Hold your arms out straight to the side and begin doing little pulses up and down for 3, 2, 1. Now begin flipping your palms up and down towards the floor, then back to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. You can place your weights off to the side and meet me back in tabletop to do our glute work on the other side. This time begin kicking your left leg up towards the ceiling, keeping that 90-degree bend in your leg. We're going to do a few more donkey kicks before we start alternating with that fire hydrant. Again, make sure you're keeping your foot flexed and you're really pushing out on that band as you kick up. You also want to make sure you stop kicking up if you start to feel your back arch. Only kick as high as you can without arching your back. Do one more and then begin alternating in that fire hydrant, keeping that 90-degree bend in your leg the whole time. Begin kicking up to the ceiling, and then once you're back to your starting position, kicking your knee out to the side. We only have a few more glute exercises to do after this, so stay with me and really embrace the burn. The burn is where you see the change. We're going to do 3 more of each exercise, and once you finish those 3, meet me at the top with your foot up towards the ceiling. Do 1 more of each. Perfect. And meet me up with that foot towards the ceiling and begin doing your hamstring curls. Keeping the foot flexed, you want to kick it out straight and then kick your heel to try to kick your glute. Go for 3, 2, 1. Now start doing those baby donkey kick pulses, keeping that 90-degree bend in your leg and your foot flexed. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, and meet me out with your leg straight. Keeping your toe pointed and your leg straight, begin just lifting and lowering from your glute. Not only does this work your glute, you really will want to feel this in your abs as well. Your abs should be the thing that is keeping you stable. Make sure you're keeping your hips squared off to the mat and they're not opening up to the side. After your last one, begin your rainbow taps. You will just want to create an arch with your foot, tapping your foot to each corner of the mat. You want to move slow and controlled through this movement. You don't want to rush through it. Again, making sure you feel this in your core and you're keeping your hips squared off to the mat. Give me 1 more full rep and then we are done with our glute exercises. You can go ahead and take that booty band off, grab your hand weights, and meet me laying down on the mat. We are going to finish this exercise with a few ab workouts. Starting off with dead bug, you are going to want to have your weights in each hand, your knees in tabletop, and just begin alternating, tapping opposite toe and opposite arm behind you. You want to keep that bend in your knee, just tapping those toes down to the ground while you alternate lowering your arm straight back behind you. You only want to go as far back as you can without your back lifting off of the mat. Do 1 more on each side and meet me with your knees in tabletop and your arms flat on the mat below you. We're going to begin with double toe taps. This is the same movement as before, but instead of alternating, we are going to be lowering both toes down at the same time. As before, you don't have to tap your toes all the way down to the floor. Only go as low as you can without your back lifting off of the mat. If you need a little bit of support, I like to put my hands under my glutes to make the movement feel a little more stable. Give me 1 more and then meet me with your hands behind your back and your knees in tabletop and begin doing just regular crunches. For these crunches, we are going to want to stay in neutral spine so that when you are lifting up, you really want to feel your core be flat and keep that neutral spine throughout the entire movement. Do 2 more crunches and then grab one of your hand weights. We're going to begin passing it behind our legs. We're going to start doing those crunches again. These are basically similar to bicycles, but the knee that is staying still, start passing the weight behind it as you lower the other leg out in front. Keep passing that weight behind to the other hand as you're straightening out the other one and really making sure you are crunching from your abs, not just lifting your neck up off the mat. After this last one, place the weight in one hand and put your other arm behind your head and begin doing baby crunch pulses. You want to have the leg that is on the same side as the hand with the weight out straight, keeping the other knee in tabletop. We are now going to switch sides and do the same exact pulses on the other side, really reaching for your toes the whole time with the arm that has the weight. We only have one more exercise to go, so stay with me. We are going to finish off with some slow bicycle crunches. Move as slow and controlled as you can throughout this whole entire movement. We're gonna do just a few more and then you are finished. You did it, you made it all the way through this 15-minute full body mat workout. You can go ahead and place your weights off to the side, take off your ankle weights. We are just going to end with a little bit of a stretch. Keep your band nearby, but meet me laying down on your back. We are going to do a figure 4 stretch. Place one ankle across the other knee and grab behind your thigh and pull towards you to really get that hamstring stretch. Now grab your booty band. We are going to use this to stretch out that same leg. This is similar to how it would feel on the reformer, having your feet in straps. Place the band on the arches of your feet and grab the other end with your hand. I like to straighten out my other leg in front of me and just begin lowering that foot out to the side, keeping your leg straight. Then you want to cross over to your body. This feels so good on your hip. This is one of my go-to stretches. Then go ahead and bend it in towards your side like a half happy baby. After you feel like you've stretched that side good, we are going to switch to the other side. Starting with that figure 4 stretch, go ahead and cross that heel over your thigh and grab behind and pull towards you to get the most out of the stretch. Hold that for as long as you need, but when you are ready, you can grab that booty band again, placing it on the arch of your foot and pulling down with your hands, straightening out the opposite leg in front and just pull down on that band to get a really good hamstring stretch. Lower your foot out to the side, making sure that your opposite hip isn't lifting off of the mat. Grab it with your other hand and begin pulling across your body to get that IT band stretch. Make sure to stretch anything else that your body feels like it needs, and with that, you have finished your 15-minute full body mat workout. Thank you so much for bearing with me. This is my very first YouTube video, so I'm so excited to keep making these. I will have new workout videos posted every Sunday, so be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a workout, and let me know in the comments what types of videos you are wanting to see, and I'll see you in my next video.